Welcome to Learn from Home program by Supplementary Volunteer Teachers Organization. So in this video, we are going to learn about the evidences for the theories of evolution from chapter 4, Evolution and Adaptation. In the last video, we talked about the theories of evolution, that is Lamarckism and Darwinism, and we came to know that yes, evolution has taken place on Earth. But now we are going to learn about some scientific evidences or proof for the theories of evolution. So basically there are direct and indirect evidences. So first evidence we will study is direct evidence, that is paleontological evidence. So first हामी बुझौं what paleontology is. Paleontology is the branch of science which deals with the study of fossils. So what are fossils? Fossils are the remains or impression of organisms that existed long time ago and preserved by nature. So fossils हामी थुप्रै फर्ममा पाउँछौं. It can be skeleton also, it can be shell also, it can be impression also. And by studying the fossil, we can know the age of fossils by a technique called carbon dating. And age of fossils reflect the age of evolution of a particular organisms. So fossils are best evidence of evolution. So this is a picture showing fossil of dinosaur, and coal is also the best example of plant fossil. Now we will discuss fossil history of horse or phylogeny of horse. So this fossil history of horse provides a typical and ideal evolutionary evidences because fossils of all stages of horse have been discovered. So phylogeny भनेको first हामी बुझौं. Phylogeny means evolutionary history of an organisms. So your phylogeny of horse can be constructed from fossil record only. So first fossil horse was discovered in USA and it took 60 million years to complete the phylogeny of horse. So now here are some major evolutionary trend. So this means changes of characters during evolution. So के changes भयो during evolution भन्दाखेरि increase in size, then lengthening of limbs, reduction of lateral digit, and increase in length and thickness of third digit. So phylogeny of horse are like this. So first fossil of horse is named Eohippus. They were only 11 inches in height, and their limbs were also short. They looked like donkey, and you can see it in picture also. Their forelimbs and were with 4 digits and hind limbs with 3 digits. And from this Eohippus evolved Mesohippus, which were about 24 inches in height, and their forelimbs were with 3 digits and hind limbs with 3 digits, where second digit was longest and supported most of the body weight. And from this Mesohippus evolved Merychippus, which were about 40 inches in height. Their both forelimbs and hind limbs had 3 digits, with middle digit or finger with much longer, which supported entire body weight. And from this Mesohippus or from this Merychippus evolved Pleohippus, which were about 50 inches in height. Their both forelimbs and hind limbs had strong complete middle digit, and this Pleohippus is considered as first one-toed horse. And then at last highly evolved horse, that is Equus, which is a modern horse evolved from Pleohippus, and they were about 60 inches in height. So from this Eohippus, a modern hoofed horse have evolved through gradual evolution. So this phylogeny is the greatest evidence of evolution. So here are some examples of fossils. So first is fossil bird Archaeopteryx, which is also known as toothed bird, and example of plant fossil is Rhynia. Then living fossils. So what are living fossils? The organisms which used to exist long time ago. हैन, तर अहिले पनि हामी यो देख्न सक्छौं, यो फसिल लिभिङ फसिल हामी देख्न सक्छौं. अनि त्यो पिरियडमा भएको जति पनि अरू अर्गानिजम्सहरू त्योहरू सबै एक्सटिङ्क्ट भइसक्यो, द्याट मिन्स हराएर गइसक्यो। तर यो फसिल्स चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म हामी देख्न सक्छौँ। नाउ सम एक्जाम्पल्स आर एनिमल लिभिङ फसिल्स आर किङ क्र्याब, इट्स साइन्टिफिक नेम इज लेम्युलस, एन्ड अदर एक्जाम्पल अफ लिभिङ फसिल इज सिल्भर फिस, जुन चाहिँ हामीले हाम्रो ओल्ड बुक्समा देख्न सक्छौँ। सिल्भर कलरको सानो इन्सेक्ट हुन्छ, त्यो देख्न सक्छौँ। देन प्लान्ट लिभिङ फसिल इज इक्विजिटम, इट्स कमन नेम इज कुरकुरेजार, एन्ड अदर प्लान्ट लिभिङ फसिल इज गिङ्को बाइलोबा, and it's the leaf of ginkgo biloba is fan-set. Then next is connecting link. So connecting link means the organisms that are intermediate between two different groups and share the characteristics of both and still surviving on earth. Let's take example to understand this. Example, dog-bill platypus. So dog-bill platypus is an intermediate is a connecting link between reptiles and mammals. So like reptiles, they are oviparous, that means they lay eggs, and like mammals, their body is covered by hair and they feed their young with milk. So dog-bill platypus is an example of connecting link. And यो dog-bill platypus अहिले पनि still survive गरिरहेको छ अर्थमा. Now next is missing link. Missing link is the organism that are intermediate between two different groups and share the characteristics of both but are extinct from earth. Now example is Archaeopteryx, which means toothed bird. Archaeopteryx is the intermediate between reptiles and birds. So like reptiles, they had tooth on beak, long tail, whereas like birds they had beak, wings and feathers. So Archaeopteryx is an example of missing link, and it shows and it shares the characteristics of reptiles and bird and are extinct from earth. That means earth ma हामीले totally यो earth बाट totally हराएर गएको छ. So this much for today. So in next video we will learn about indirect evidences of evolution. Thank you.